Hello guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Listen. Yesterday, everybody's favorite mayor of Dolton, Tiffany Henyard, lost. She lost in the voting for whatever they're voting for. There's so many different things she's trying to run for. But anyway, she lost by a landslide to a trustee named Jason House. And she didn't take it too well. Now, we all been covering Tiffany Henyard. You've seen her on different platforms. My platform, for one, I voice my opinion on how I think she's not a good person, so on and so forth. But I want to show you I'm going to show you how she acted, where she thought she was going to win prior to the election, and then to the voting, then after the voting results, look at her now. But before we go into that, they showed this morning, a timeline of some of the things she did, and they put it together well, the media did. And I want you to see this. Some of the stuff they're showing goes back to how crazy this woman is. And delusional. And I really don't think she's delusional. I just think, honestly, she likes attention. She'll court it at all costs. And even if it's at the expense of those around her, and how, man, some people shouldn't be leaders. Just take a look at this, and we'll come back real quick.
Tomorrow's decision day in Dolton. Residents will finally decide the political fate of embattled Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
WGN investigative reporter Ben Bradley returns to the south suburb with a look at the stories that he broke and the scandals that made national news.
It is time for a change in Dolton. It is time for a change in its leadership. I am Tiffany Henyard, and I am a progressive candidate for mayor of Dolton.
That's how it started 4 years ago. This is how it's going.
Y'all are black, and y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
Many of the same people who stood behind Tiffany Henyard in 2021 are now her biggest critics.
We got here by a rogue mayor that decided that she didn't want to listen to the voices of the community.
Trustee Jason House, a one-time Henyard ally, is now running against her for mayor. He soured on Henyard when he says simple questions about spending went unanswered.
WGN's reporting and all the other reports out there have helped the community get a true picture of what's going on.
WGN Investigates got involved in 2023 with the first in a series of explosive stories documenting questionable spending in both of the South Suburban government's Henyard runs. Mayor Henyard and other top officials traveled to Sin City in May to attend a shopping center conference. It's unclear if it helped Dolton land any deals.
Don't have a clue. We're all in the dark. Not only are the residents in the dark, but the trustees are also in the dark as well.
I do not handle anything as relates to with credit cards. As you heard me speak today in my board meeting about, I do not handle that.
Some of those charges are for you, though.
No, sir.
You didn't go to Las Vegas? What is that?
No comment.
You don't know if you were in Las Vegas?
Of course I do.
Were you?
It's not paid by them.
Did you fly first class to Las Vegas?
Any other questions?
In the months that followed, we exposed how Henyard and her allies spent more than $100,000 on travel, including stays in Times Square and at a Four Seasons.
Check it out.
Taxpayer resources also benefited Henyard's namesake cancer charity, which the Illinois Attorney General shut down after our reporting. Henyard's attorney told us in August her top aide is to blame.
Keith Freeman made the decision on how these funds are being used. Keith Freeman is going on these trips. You understand, this is a new mayor. This is someone that is new to this job.
But she never thought, hey, I shouldn't fly first class. I shouldn't stay at the Four Seasons.
If there was a problem with any of that, if that's not how you're supposed to do it, she relied on Freeman to tell her. He's telling her this is how we do things.
Residents revolted.
This administration is shameful. Y'all are a disgrace.
we're watching the fall of this administration.
They packed public meetings, and trustees brought in former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot, who found Henyard and her henchmen intentionally hid their spending.
If you hear this is fake news, it's not real, no, this is real.
Hi. Good. Hoping to talk to Mayor Henyard.
She has ignored repeated interview requests. Her closing argument to voters came in the form of a music video.
They put me in office and treat me like it's illegal to feed the people, to feed the people. I gave back to communities and cleaned the streets up. I'm starving the board, I'm feeding the people. They put me in office and treat me like it's illegal. Hey guys!
She wants residents to focus on her food giveaways, community events, and a skating rink she built.
Y'all know that I love y'all, and there ain't nothing y'all can do about it.
But it was this scene at a recent meeting when the self-proclaimed supermayor and her boyfriend physically fought their critics that's a reminder Henyard's reign has been far different from what she promised Dolton voters 4 years ago.
Our administration will be one of transparency, accountability, and compassion.
Tiffany Henyard's political fate is now in the hands of voters. Her legal fate remains unclear. 7 months after FBI agents first arrived here in Dolton to serve subpoenas, 2 of her top aides have been charged with bankruptcy fraud, but Henyard has not been charged with wrongdoing. In Dolton, Ben Bradley, WGN Investigates.
In the meantime, very different scene at what was supposed to be Tiffany Henyard's watch party.
WGN's Ben Bradley has her message following the defeat.
Tiffany Henyard was a no-show for her election night party after it became clear that she would lose in a landslide. I did speak with her by phone. She said she accepts the election results. She said, "The people have spoken, and God must have a different plan for me." It was a far cry from the tone that she struck earlier in the day when she insisted that she would win in spectacular fashion.
Hey y'all.
Hello. Hey, Tiffany.
How y'all doing?
Tiffany Henyard defiant on this decision day in Dolton.
Is there anything in hindsight that you would have done differently over the last 4 years?
Yeah, I would have told on the trustees sooner.
The trustees she refers to are her former allies. 4 years ago, they ran as a slate with Henyard promising transparency and accountability. Instead,
Mayor, we've left you voicemail messages. We had to go to the Illinois Attorney General's office to get you to turn over documents.
residents got a self-proclaimed supermayor who spent tax dollars on travel, self-promotion, and a questionable cancer charity. All of it exposed by WGN Investigates, and now the subject of an ongoing FBI investigation.
But why should residents pay for you to stay at the Four Seasons and a $10,000 bill in New York?
We're talking about
first-class
the
travel.
election today, so you guys want some good
Those
footage,
issues are on the ballot,
We've been talking about the same thing for 4 years. I've answered every question possible.
You've never answered that.
So if you guys want to talk about me winning this seat this evening, let's go. I'll sit down with any of you, but I want some positive press for a change.
Local Democrats refused to slate Henyard for her other job, Thornton Township Supervisor, but she told me that she plans to run as a write-in candidate. That election is April 1st. She also said she's not ruling out a run for higher office, but wouldn't speculate about what that could be. She could, though, have bigger problems if the ongoing FBI investigation leads to charges. In Dolton, Ben Bradley, WGN News.
Y'all see that crap? She looks stupid as hell, walking up in there happy as fuck. Hey, y'all, how you doing? Fuck out of here. Trash. Trash, and that's just one of the seats she holds. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, being honest, man, I don't even understand. You gotta have some type of batshit craziness with you to stand in front of people that you fucked over multiple times and expect nothing to happen. This woman right here is dog shit to me. She is. First of all, you up there in politics. Did you see how she looked before she got elected? My name is Tiffany Henyard, and I'm this. There will be accountability. This and that. This bibbity bobbity boo. Dumb shit. What happened when she got in there? She gave everybody her ass to kiss. Did you pay attention to how the media showed that? Let's start from the beginning. First thing they showed out of her mouth was some stupid shit she said. I'm a black woman. Y'all up here talking to me. I'm in power. And this is how y'all treat me? Y'all all need to be ashamed of yourself. You can't shame shameless people. Can't shame shameless people. This woman tried to play the race card against her own fucking people in there that are black like her and try to shame them. Guilt shaming tactics. You see it on YouTube a lot. You need to be ashamed of yourself. Same shit. Same shit. She brought up 2 points. I'm a woman and I'm black. Y'all need to be ashamed of attacking me. And then the third point, she was in power. Black woman, trying to shame people, and she's in power. So everybody's supposed to bend down and kiss your fucking feet. You ain't even do your fucking job. So where's the respect? You gotta earn that shit. Don't nobody just give it to you. This woman right here is a mess. Said 3 of her people got arrested for fraud. Yet she's still out. I don't wish nobody being locked up, except those that deserve it. Her ass need to go. You spent millions of dollars. You messed the city up so bad of Dolton, and I feel bad for them people out there. You messed the city up so bad that they was getting state cars repossessed because you wasn't making payments. They got you on TV putting up signs and didn't pay the sign people. They went and took the signs down. You look stupid as hell. You made a fucking corny ass rap video. Who's advising her? And I want y'all to pay close attention to this. See what she did? When the heat got too hot, she blamed her aide. She blamed her aide. It was him. He did this. He did that. You're a black woman in power, sitting in a big chair, and you wasn't blamed. Man, see that? See that bullshit she did? Ain't nothing right with this. You compared yourself to Rosa fucking Parks, Malcolm X. The fuck you do that lines up with anything they did that put them in the situation of being historical figures? The only history you made for yourself is a bad history. You'll always be renowned for an idiot. You lost a seat, came in there happy as hell, thinking you was going to win. I don't even know why that went through her head. Seriously, people are coming to town meetings in mass to cuss you out. You sitting up there, the brightest bulb in the room with the dimmest intellect. Remember I told you people need to be held accountable? That was one of her things that got her in here. I'll be accountable. We'll be considerate. We'll be this. She showed none of that when she got in the big chair. Didn't show any of that. This is as ghetto as it gets. You see the pictures of how she looked before she got access to the city's money and after? See how her nose really went up? It's crazy as hell. I said something about a boyfriend before. A reflection of who she is in the inside. Thuggish. See your boyfriend? He in there fighting at a meeting because somebody called her a bitch. That ain't your place to jump up and do that. There were police in there. They could have handled that shit. But you, just like a simp, run and defend her honor and start fighting in front of the police like nothing happened to you. What did they do? They fired his ass a couple of weeks ago. I ain't do that story. They fired him from his position. It's crazy. People go out here and they do stuff and then they don't look back at the hypocritical shit that they do that makes them look stupid. And then when people go to ask questions, they had to go and get the mayor of Chicago, the ex-mayor of Chicago, Lori Lightfoot, to come in and explain to these people how bad of a job you did, and you sitting there looking stupid. Did you see when, this is the one thing that made me mad. Did you see when the guy asked her a question? She looked like Lil Wayne when he was with the Hot Boys. He asked her, did you go to Vegas? She thinks she's cute. You looking bad on TV and you think you cute. I was there. It wasn't a money. Stupid ass mindset. Dumbass mindset. I would love to see her face if the feds put cuffs on her and walked her out. I would love to see that her face just drop. Because she shit on everybody that was there. And Dolton is a primarily black town that they put you in charge of because they trusted you. You could have made a fucking difference and you fucking didn't. You did one of the worst mayoral performances I've ever seen. In fact, I've ever seen. And I don't even keep up with politics like that. But you're a black woman, you in power, and all this other shit. People supposed to kiss your ass, and you fucked over the same people that look like you that got you in that seat in the first place. Trifling. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. When people do fucktard shit, leave them alone. Let them do it. And when they fall down and they fucking stick their hand up for help and all this other stuff to the same people that they fucked over, you leave them right where they laying. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.